Okay, we'll be going live very shortly. Anyways, as Boomerang has not appeared just yet, so I might have to give him a bit more time, but if he does not appear, I guess I had to do probably without him. But we'll have to see. We'll just have to see how it goes here. And also my stream preview always gets delayed for whatever reason, and couldn't keep it consistent. Hopefully he joins on time though. So far he has not arrived yet. Mm, I think about. Hold on, is it 4 minutes from now or? Yeah, 4 minutes. Anyways, we'll be watching the final match. This one will be Def Defteros versus WindSeeker. And I noticed a lot of people are voting for Defteros. Well, these amount of people are voting for WindSeeker as well. I think this time I'm not gonna put bets on anyone because it's kind of a risk factor. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna watch and see whatever happens. And I still had to endure the coughs too. Yep, I'm still a bit sick, but not as bad as yesterday. And you probably wouldn't hear me coughing because I constantly mute my mic before that happens. Oh yeah, and also speaking of which, before I start like set everything up for the stream, I realized that my channel actually reached 600 subscribers without me knowing. I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't expect to be right now. So yeah, I actually posted a new community post as a celebration for the 600 subs. Yeah, it's been a long time. Then from the last time I got the 500 sub milestone, but now here we are, 600. Okay, looks like the match is probably gonna start in a few seconds. Actually, I take that back. Maybe just 1 minute from now. I thought it's gonna start very soon, but I totally forgot my computer's clock is not aligned with the actual time. Anyways, be right back. I gotta take care of myself pretty quick. Oh, and just in time, Boomerang is finally here. Hello. I think he can hear me.
I keep on forgetting about the push to talk.
Oh. Yeah, anyways, when I was setting everything up for the stream today, I did not expect the milestone to be achieved. And that milestone is 600 subs. It's finally achieved.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time from the last milestone achievement.
Congrats, LW.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what will this final matchup be. Yesterday's matchup is a bit, I would say, underwhelming. Like Q
Well,
on
I
the
mean,
third game especially.
there were some questionable plays that Q did in Game 3, but I would like to note though that so there were like a few things that we really didn't take account count account of was that so what we spectators need, we need a way to where we can click on a hero and see the amount of blocks that they can move, because apparently with Ilya and the position the angel it was located on, there was no way for Isolda to make her way in, because the aura around the angel, any enemy that goes to pass through that aura, they consume one additional mobility. So Isolda was one square off to be able to cast her AoE to get rid of the extra life from Ilya. But we also did not see that she had the Axiom buff on her, so there was no way for her to receive the debuff from the Isolda AoE. So therefore, there wasn't really like any chance to try to go for the kill against the Ilya of Defteros there.
Anyways, right now I'm back in the match of like WindSeeker versus Defteros. I noticed that WindSeeker got an interesting first pick, and he chose back in
Mhm.
Ginzu over Ilya.
Yeah, very interesting there.
Quite
I'm
bold move
probably
actually.
Yeah, so I'm probably assuming that Wind is gonna try uh to whittle down the team of Def here, but interesting enough, Wind has given Deft Celica, so we are going to possibly see that Ilya with 2 lives again.
Okay, now the question for WindSeeker is that is he gonna pick up Ilya here since she is still not banned yet and not
I
being
mean,
first picked?
yeah, I would say that there's a chance that Wynn could choose Ilya's second pick here, but instead going to opt in for the bright summoner pick here. So interesting enough, I also have noticed in Wynn's box they have Tabras in there.
Yep, and someone in the chat says Monacho. Is that how you pronounce it? It's like some kind of tradition with like when they greet each
Uh,
other for the joint battle or something.
for Tabras or just
Let me say like someone in the chat is like saying some sort of a greetings.
I actually have to go into your stream. Hold on.
Yeah. Anyways, isn't my chat by the way. Okay, so looking at the picks here, Dev got the Ice Abyss secured. Oh, this could mean danger.
Yeah, so a pretty solid pick here, and also win with the count here, going to bringing in AO here. So majority of the ice Meldas that players are playing with right now have the spirit boots, and this is because just so they can have like more range for the map in case she wants to like go in and get that ice print and get that ice prison around and then retreat back.
Okay, it looks like we won't be seeing Ilya being played for Windseeker from the earlier bans.
Yeah, so and we do see the Thai rental being the tank here for Deft. So right now, Win is gonna more probably ban, I would say, Mac and maybe Mac and Tiana here, and possibly go with a Tiana themselves. Yep, Tiana
Oh,
AO
yeah,
ban.
okay. Yeah, I think Windseeker is probably gonna show us here that there's a way you can counter Ilya, but it won't be easy.
No, it won't be. So
Yeah.
here we go. We're gonna have the Tiana being played here. And let's see. I feel like if I was Def here, I mean, Jace could be a bit of a problem as well. He can go in for the snipe against Ilya if she's not too careful here. And when we see that Isolda and Ice Smelter are going to be the two bans. I would say Dev would more than likely go for a Mac here, considering that, like, yeah, we'll definitely see Mac here being played. Or, or Liana, but yeah, Mac would be a solid DPS pick here. And I would say if I were Wind, I think Jace would be a good play here. But Tabras is going to be the pick here.
Hmm.
Interesting enough for Wind Seeker.
Yeah. Anyways, whenever I hear about the character Tabris, I always think of her as like a waifu character because she's commonly used in that kind of tournament, like waifu wars. I would say.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't really gotten a chance to see Tabras being played in Apex, so this is going to be like a new thing for me here live.
Yeah. Because I at the beginning I first I've heard a lot of people say she's underwhelming, but hopefully she might actually change our minds in this match. Like since like hardly anyone on the other team have like something that can resist other than Ilya.
Yes.
Like her abilities basically calculates her dark feather effect, as far as I remembered. Let me pull out my wiki about Tabris really quick. I think there's something that has to do with her dark feather. Okay, Tabris. Let me take a look. It's under her talent. Let's see. If she has like two stacks of the Shadow Feather, they can be targeted by Tabris skill within the entire field, which is pretty nuts. And if it's only one stack, Tabris will have the damage will have the enemy taking more damage from Tabris. And if it's at three stacks, they cannot counterattack when attacked by her. But however, if you have something that can resist, like such as like debuff immunity, you're pretty much okay. Okay, first game starting. On the left side we have Defteros, with the team here, guarded by Tyrantel. and he's the only player with the Ilya placed. Yeah, I think the only option for WindSeeker to win this is by rushing in, because without Ilya on the team, this could be hard.
Well, let's go and find out on the grand finals here, LW. All right,
Okay,
so it
first
looks.
move. He's going to seal someone. And chose Mac
Yep,
and Ginzu.
that's a very fair. That's a very fair target for the Thai rental talent here. So in case like, if there's a chance, like, I mean, Mac, he's definitely gonna have a lot of range, but of course there's that slight damage reduction too, I believe.
Oh yeah, the a person in chat did point out something actually pretty valid. Anyways, Windseeker had to rush in because since he doesn't have a actual tank aside from Tiana.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, so Wind, he's definitely gonna go for the protect on the bright someone here to keep her alive. Because
Uh-oh.
that is the only kind of healer that Wind has, just to keep the sustainability of their team here. But as we see here, Tabers is going to opt in for the Angels here, so that's going to helpfully like stop some of the that's going to help stop some of the damage that the Ilya of Deft is going to throw out there. But interesting enough, that Deft they decided not to go for the archer troops here, instead going in for the radiant preachers. I'm sorry, the conjurers.
Armor Affinity applied on Mac and Ginzu as well as Ice Abyss for increasing their enchantment wherever they have.
Also, if we take a note at both of the max between Deft and Wind, Wind Seeker's Mac has like over 100 attack on his side there, and also Mac going to go to move on up, going to get that breeze, and he is going to be in sprint mode now.
Yeah, he can actually reach Ilya right now on the next turn. Because those trees, as defensive tiles, they can ignore the mobility consumption. At least 2 blocks. So like he can bypass all these trees and reach the enemy side right away.
All right, so Ilya is going to cast the axiom on ice melody here. Is going to plant the angel there, and as we see these golden blocks here, if Wind has any unit within those squares, they can be attacked.
Yeah, anyways, basically that's Ilya's new attack range. Okay, Holy Bright Summoner summoned the unicorn in a regular way or normal way, I would say.
Yeah, so there will be no bonus stats, but we see that the troops are going to be on the Tabris here, and that unicorn does have a breeze, so pretty good if Wind wants to jump in and try to go in for a snipe, but Tabris, he's able. I'm sorry, the Thai rental of Deft is going to be able to guard everyone here. So, yeah, Wind, he does have to find a way to try to sneak in, try to get a kill on Ilya if they can. But the thing is like as we see here, Ilya has 2 extra lives. I do believe one is from the glory of the world, but yeah, it just seemed yeah.
Yeah.
So it's glory of the world, and of course the talent itself, with the angel being out. But the thing is, it's like Ilya, she's not going to be able to heal because Glory of the World only only notes like if you consist of mixed troops that you'll be able to heal up there. And again, like Deft, he's just taking their time here, trying to plan the next move. And looks like Mac is going to be moving moving all of his mobility to go into sprint mode there. I'm just very, very curious what this Tabris is going to do here. And as we see, she's just 1 block away from being sniped there. So, and Deft is going to be going in with the 3C here.
Oh, looks like Tabris did something to her.
Now, I'm not sure if... I mean, there is a chance that Awakener will be able to take out the life that Celica has given her, but Wind has to be very, very careful how he goes to position a Dankamo, though, because Ice Melda can still, like, go in and cast the Abyssal Risen here. So Wind has to stay right there and not move, because if Wind moves the Awakener from that spot, Ice Melda is going to be able to go in, cast her 3C, and freeze everyone there. She'll be able to freeze Tabris, possibly get rid of the butterfly from Mac, but this is not good.
Yeah, he moved in a spot for him to...
Oh man, and the fact that WindSeeker was not able to get rid of the first life of the Celica 3C on Ice Melda, this is looking pretty bad for Wind here. So now Deft is going to move into that one spot that Awakener was at, cast the 3C, and just freeze 2 out of like 3 people there, I believe.
Yeah.
Actually, no. There's a chance that Tiana can freeze too. Oh, never mind. She has butterfly.
Butterfly that can like ignore the debuff that's coming at her. So I think there's a good chance that Tiana is going to live and not freeze.
Yeah, but also this will also be a I mean, Wind will still be able to have the Unicorn to dispel, but it's going to be very, very annoying for Wind here. So, like I said, Def would have to move into that square that's like in between Tiana and the Unicorn, cast the 3C, freeze Tabris, and Bright Summoner here.
Yeah, anyways, I think what Wind was trying to...
Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, she can go and freeze. So she can freeze the Unicorn now. So all of the healers are going to be frozen,
except for
and wow,
Bright Summoner.
Bright Summoner was able to... Wow.
Yeah. She must have something that ignores that. Let me see what was it. Okay, so it looks like they're immune
Wait,
to
I wonder.
freeze.
Oh, does she have Angel Fep? No, it can't be because her skill is up.
Hmm. I kind of think. I don't think she run. No, I don't think Bracer should be able to equip that.
Bond of maybe
BOA?
bonds of
Hmm.
Rashi.
Possible. I'm not sure what kind of bright summoner this is, but wow, having
Yeah,
her
that's definitely the tech right there.
having her like immune to stun like that is pretty huge.
Yeah. So there's also I think bonds of Rashi is immune to it's 5% stats on everything. Immune to passive and I don't know if it's stun. I'm gonna go check.
Yeah, I believe stun is part of it too. Because I have the Bonarashi on my Lightbringer. That basically negates the stun. Okay, Windseeker might still have a chance here after all. Okay, Tiana's gonna go in close combat. And she goes down. I wonder how far can this angel reach out. Okay, so still out of reach on the other side, so I think Windseeker's chilling for now.
Yeah, so if we look at the stats, actually the 15% of the stats, because the skill is green, which means it was an increase. So at first I thought it was bonds, but one of my viewers has said that it could be angel feather.
Angel Feather. Another one that
Yeah.
negates stun.
Yep. So that's actually pretty good. Oh, the teleport with the Tabris,
Yeah, she
but
won't be targeted though. That's as far as I
yeah,
know.
I'm not so sure about that though. I mean, if she is, I mean, sure she is equipped with angels, and there's no way this Ilya will be able to kill. But we still have the Mac though, still available for Deft.
Yeah, I think yeah, Mac won't be able to hit her because the thing like that prevents her from targeting her. The only thing that she can still get hit is by AoE. And fortunately for Windseeker, the enemy Mac did not have the AoE skills at all.
Oh yeah, how about that? Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen Tabras in action, so this is going to be very very exciting. And yeah, as we see, Deft he's not going to be able to do much there. So let's go see what Tabras can do here. Yeah, that it must have been a big shock to Deft here that that bright summoner has some anti stun there. So that was a very good tech pick there for Wind to bring in. Yeah, it was to bring in either Angel Fender or Bonds there, or Bond of or Rashi. But let's see what Wind is going to do here with this Tabris. But it looks like Mac's going to be going all the way to the right.
And Frozen. Oh no. Wait a second. Did he just stand on the ice?
Yeah, he just stand it and like because he technically ran through an icicle, and he got stunned. And I mean, Wind still has Bright Summoner and the Unicorn, so he should be fine. Just that's a very annoying thing to happen to you. But let's see what's going to happen next. I mean, Deft, they're probably shaking in their boots here.
Yeah, Ilya won't be able to target her unless using the AoE to hit her.
Yeah, but then again, it's not going to be really like
Yeah, it's not probably not gonna work.
two.
Yeah, not gonna do much. Oh, it looks like she's gonna do that anyway. Pushing her back. Still within 80% HP.
Yeah, so Tabers is able to teleport. Oh, here we go.
3C incoming.
There goes the 3C effect. A good amount of
Let's see.
It's
How
very
many
yeah.
of these? Okay, so it looks like all 3 units have the. Well, yeah, all three of them has like 2 stacks of the Shadow Feather. Now they'll take more damage when they get attacked by her. But with third stacks, that will be dangerous because it will prevent them from counterattacking.
Oh my god. This is insane. And she's able to attack in the hero directly? Woo! And she's gonna is she gonna do another AoE on top of this too? No, not yet.
And also, the Tabris is still cloaked, meaning she still won't be able to attack.
This is absolutely insane.
Yeah. And yeah, he has to eat up Makanginzu just to get the tank back. But again, he won't be able to attack since Tabris is stealth.
Yeah, and as we see, Ilya, she doesn't have her AoE back, and there's no way for them to actually go and try to target her.
Yeah, she's untouchable. Yeah, as of right now, Defteros is in a like bad spot right now.
So wait, does that mean she can go after Ilya here, or Celica and just take?
The Tabris cannot guard ignore, so she'll have to deal with Tyrantel first. But unless there's another unit that's in range that can. Okay, so the unicorn is gonna get sacked here.
Yep, and then yeah, Brightstorm will be able to use the 3C, summon a brand new unicorn and get the stats here.
Probably trying to save Mac and Ginzu from dying since they're in the fog while frozen.
Yep,
and yep, they're unfrozen.
And Breeze too.
Oh dear. Mac is probably gonna run out. Oh wow, 11 mobility. Yo, this is crazy. They can move pretty far from there. Holy moly. We're probably gonna see Mac and Ginzu gonna zoom across the map.
Yeah, but I mean, he's gonna need. I don't think any of his stuff is 4 range, right? It's mainly just 3. If he did have like some kind of like 4 range attack, I would say yeah, like this is pretty much over here.
Anyways, yeah, Mac and Ginzu have high mobility, but their attack range is like 3. Yeah, even though they still got sealed, that probably won't stop them since they usually will outrange the tank. Okay, Tiana is gonna throw that at Tyrantel. Meanwhile, Tabers is still undetected. I think the best play for Tabers is that she'll go last before, like she'll go last after like everyone else made their move. So she will remain undetectable. And also the timer is against Defteros because of the low timer.
Yeah, so I do have to agree that Tabers is going to be last, and I think she's going to wind up taking out Celica, or I mean, no, I mean they're still able to guard here.
Now I wonder, does this AO have teleport back? Nope, not yet. And I think if Magnetism runs that right now, there's a chance that they will freeze. Well, before they attack. I mean, before they do like a second attack or something.
No, because he still has the butterfly effect.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's still fine.
Whoops. So I forgot that they have butterfly. Yeah, they do. So they'll be fine at least for the first time.
Okay, so it's a good thing that the Torrential activated the 3C now, because he has just been afflicted with the anti buff. But interesting enough, Ilya is just making her way towards the center of the map here. I think it's just to get the angel in range, and then she can just retreat back and then go for like a snipe on someone here.
Yep. And backup timer is getting really short now.
Yeah, I think like right now he Def really needs to go for the snipe against Mac. That's a good play right there. This should be able to kill though. Oh
Almost.
no! Wow, that is absolutely insane. Mac survives with a little over 350 HP left, and now Mac can just go on in there. And oh wait, but here's the thing: he also has the Tyrantal debuff here, so he's going to have to like. Yeah, I don't think Mac can attack though, because Ilya will just go in for the kill here.
Actually, wait, hold on. Let me check what's the range for Ilya. It might just be the attack range. Yeah, her usual attack range is 2, so I think
Okay,
Mac
yeah,
should
so
still
right.
be able to
But as we
hit
see,
her.
Taber's going in for the kill against well,
Yeah, Taranto
Tank's
just died.
All right, so let's see if Mac will be able to get the kill here on Ilya. And I think it's enough. Wow, and Win is going to take game 1 here against Def here. Oh my god.
Yeah, having that Magoons survive from Ilya is absolutely nuts.
Yeah, that should have been a kill like right there and then.
Yeah, apparently the RNG kind of actually messed around with the damage output, and now Mac somehow survived.
Yeah, I was supremely shocked by that. Like the last rites there actually stopped the death. Stopped Mac's death there. That I'm telling you that 50% damage reduction comes in clutch. I think it's not 50%. Is it for last rites?
I try to remember. Okay, so it looks like Defteros swapped someone out for Ilya, and that will be Mac and Ginzu, while WindSeeker kept the box the same. And funny enough, the map that we're playing on next will be the same one as the first game. And WindSeeker go for Mac and Ginzu again, repeating the first game's pick.
Oh, it's 40%. Got it.
Yeah, that 40% reduction on damage is actually, even though it might not sound big, but it's actually an impactful thing to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just like very, very surprised that like a little over 300 life. That's yep. So Def Def learns that Bright Summoner, she has to go because the fact that Smelda was not able to stun her, and the unicorn though was very impactful there.
Okay, yep. Bright Summer is also banned for death as well.
Hmm. I mean, Def, I feel like is gonna wind up picking Lee on here because that player two acting is really great, and yep, as we see here, Leon's gonna be the pick here. And also, I happen to notice that Jace has been replaced with Verelia here. Oh, I'm sorry, Mac has been replaced with Verelia for Deft.
Okay. Windseeker is carefully thinking what to ban here. Most likely
Hmm.
Ice, or it could be someone else, like maybe Isolde. Or actually, maybe Ymir. Ymir looks more like a threat in this kind of.
I mean, true, but the thing is though, Wind it depends. Like if Def wants to. Oh, I'm sorry. If Wind wants to tank and not fear for their life that like Ymir is going to like come in and break the tank out, I would say yeah, banned Ymir. But I think Wind so far looks like Win is just going to go full on like rush here. As you see, AO, Isolda, and Mac here. And we see both of the main tanks are banned. Awakener is going to be the pick here. So right now, the only quote unquote tank that Win has left is Tiana here.
And by this point of this pick and ban, the Ilya for Windseeker is still not banned and not picked yet.
Yeah, that's a bit
Kind of unusual.
yeah. So we see we still have two tanks left for Deft. So there's a chance that Deft's going to wind up picking a tank here. And Tiana's going to be the pick for win. So if I were Deft right now, probably ban the Jace and the Tabris again, because that Tabris was able to put in a lot of work. Probably go with another Tyrental pick here, possibly Christian. I think Tyrantal will be a good pick. Well, all right. So the Ilya Ice Melda band, Ymir's going to be the pick here. So now Win can just ban the two tanks and pick up Jace here, because Ymir is going to only be able to guard physical attacks here. So, okay. So Windseeker has left Tyrantal for Deft here. And Deft's going to wind up picking Tyrantal. Oh, for the Varelia pick here.
Okay. So this match is
Oh,
most likely going to be somewhat tankless, but
yeah, we are going to see a lot of kabooms here.
yep,
LW. A
both
lot
sides
of
are heavily on the offense.
yeah, like have you ever seen that SpongeBob episode where it's like, "Oh no. These are bombs. They were made in a bomb factory.
Oh
They're
dear.
bombs." That's what Dev has. All bombs here. Ilya, Awakener, Ymir, and especially Varelia here.
Oh dear.
So like, here's the thing. Um, yeah, Def is definitely gonna try to go for the kaboom strat. Definitely the kaboom strat. I mean, we could definitely have a very very quick game two here, or just both players are just going to stare at each other. You know what? I don't want to be biased, but I think Def is going to get game two here, just because I just like the fact that it's like, oh yeah, it's all bombs here.
Okay, game two starting now. And the fight continues. The score is 1-0. WindSeeker takes the lead. Okay, Jace with the 3 usual skills. Back in Ginzu with the 3C with a Slice and Dice passive and Plunder. Isolde. Wow, the Isolde has 2k attack. That on paper sounds pretty dangerous. Okay, Ymir rocking that Echo Light skin. Anyways, Boomerang will be back soon, so yep, do not worry. Okay, Isolde already did the move.
Yeah, so I sold it's just going to mainly just build on stacks here. It's kind of like how we seen it with last night with Q and all. So Q he's basically spent all of his time to build up stacks of the wills. But the thing is though is just Dev has the team where they can just go on in and rush. But Wind he does have a lot of protection here with Mac and Jace and such. Also, interesting pick for the troops for Wind here. Oh, Wakener has the deck goners here, and there goes that Angel again, going to build up all of that range here, and pretty soon, Wind isn't going to have any space to move. And then Mac is going to take his move there just to go into sprint mode now.
Oh, Ilia's gonna activate. I mean, not Ilia. Diana's gonna put Act again on Ilia. And that also made another unit Breeze, which is Varelia.
And that is very, very scary for Wind here.
Yeah, it's possible that Varelia could reach the side of like on the other side right away.
Oh, yeah. So Borrelia can just prepare herself. Like, Varelli is definitely going to move last here.
Okay, protecting Matt.
Oh, and definitely and the breeze from the Tiana here. Yeah, so depending on where Wind moves his troops at, that Varelia of Death is probably going to move on the block left of the Angel here. As long as, like, she's not in range of being sniped by anyone here. So, like, if Jace goes to move back, then Varelia should be fine here.
Interesting. Ymir has the electric headwear.
Yeah, and
It's kind of weird. I don't know. Do you think electric headwear is okay for Ymir? Because I kind of think some people gave him like tier.
I guess only like if he's built to tank push, because there are different kind of builds of Ymir here. There are builds where it's a clock. There's like a clock build for Ymir, and there's also a breeze build. So the breeze build is mainly trying to like. I'm sorry. The breeze build is where he wants to try to tank bust, and the clock build is mainly used for like slightly like tank pushing a bit, but he's also able to do some things like like guard and such. I could be wrong. Feel free if any of the viewers want to like correct me, but this is what like I've heard. But also, it's like the fact like okay, well he can't be like pushed away and such. But that's just a thought.
Okay. Although
All
the
right,
only
so
thing Winston could do is probably just move away from the tile where Verlia might actually land.
yeah, but I would not give Deft too much breathing room though, because there is that there is that Tenyo breeze on the Varelia. So like right now, Win has to position his Jace to where he can jump to any of the trees, move in, and try to get a snipe. But oh, okay, so we do see the teleport of Wind, trying to get that Jace in position to go in and try to get a snipe.
Okay, and that chain did not work on Verilia. I might have missed it, but she might have something like a maybe butterfly to negate the.
Yeah, it was definitely a butterfly because though there is the one debuff, but we don't see the binds on her. Oh no
Yeah.
no no.
Oh wait, it was Ilias. Yeah, it was Ilias that prevents it.
Yeah, it was the Axiom.
Yeah, Ilias
My fault. My
Axiom.
fault.
Yep. I thought that was a butterfly, but no. I also think anyone would put that on Verilia. I think maybe
No,
some people
it's
still.
mainly yeah, it's mainly what's that? I think it's just Holy Ring.
Yeah,
I believe
Holy
it's just
Ring.
Holy Ring.
Yeah, to like negate the silence.
Yeah. But now this is like very very scary here because now Jace he can teleport mount onto that mountain and go in for a snipe against the Veralia, which would be good, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. But you also still have you also still have the Ilya of Death there. like, I would not be surprised if, I mean, if Def goes to retreat Virelia away, and then like Wind will have like a turn to where he can set up a Jace portal, but yeah, that's a good teleport right there.
Oh, slowing down. Oh, double mobility down.
Yeah, I heard someone get a mobility down. I'm not sure who.
Jace got hit
Oh,
twice.
jeez, that is huge. He can't really do much here.
I mean, he can still teleport. Well, actually, no. Maybe he won't be able to reach anyone from there. No, I
No,
don't think so.
because he yeah, you still have that one block there.
Yeah, he won't be able to move that far with the chain.
Actually, he can still go in for a snipe. Because he has to move 2 blocks. He can still snipe the Varel. He can try to still snipe the the Varelia. So he can teleport onto the tree that is like 2 blocks diagonal of the angel. Move up 2 blocks and go in for the 3C attack against Varelia. Now, if it was like a damage down, there's a possibility that Varelia will survive. So right now, Wind really has to take care of that Varelia right now. If not, she is just going to go in and just blow everybody up with a heaven's sanction. And Wind just decides to place down the portal there for Jace.
Oh, where is going?
Yep, gonna go for the strengthen cast there. Gonna go for the double AoE here, and then she's gonna move on in, take out Mac and AO. And that is a lot of damage here. Oh, but it's not quite enough. Oh, it is enough because of the Scythe of Retro. Oh my goodness. What a play from Def here.
Double
And that's
knockout, and that was enough to
you.
enough
Wind
to
should have
yeah.
went for the snipe. He should have went for the snipe.
Oh, and now the map's temperature has changed. It was cold and now it's
Oh,
hot.
it's hot here. It's definitely hot. Watch your feet there, folks. Just watch your feet there.
Man, that last game was pretty nuts. Like really taking out both units at once.
Yeah, that Tenyo Breeze from Liana was key right there, and the fact that like also when like he had to know that he was in danger right there. Like he should have just tried to get the snipe, and I believe like if if Jace has a scepter of divinity, there's a chance that he could have just went in for the snipe there because he would just have to teleport on the tree. He's not moving more than 3 blocks because of the awakener talent. So there was a chance there that Jace could have went in for the snipe, and basically have a step ahead. Try to be on even ground against Def there. But the fact that Jace just stayed the turn there and just Verloya was able to just go in and take out two of the main DPS units of Wind there. But now here we are in Game 3, LW.
Yep. Game three. This will pretty much whoever wins this is gonna be the new champion.
Okay, so real talk, who did you bet on?
I didn't even bet anyone. Unfortunately, I just
What?
yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a risky situation because they both are pretty good in their own ways.
Yeah, but I mean, like at least like I mean, you could probably split the bets too if you wanted to, like 6 and 6. But
Yeah, although I kind of kind of low on tickets currently. Like, although yeah, I think the tickets I spent on someone that did not even play, I think it returned to me.
yeah, so oh man, LW, it's like potential lots of gold there, folks.
Yeah,
Don't forget to place your bets.
yeah, I have a lot of gold on me, so I don't think I'll be missing much.
Oh, but yeah, but here's the thing, right? You say like you have like a bunch of gold, and then once you have to build like 3 to 4 new characters with gear and scrolls and everything else, then then it's like, oh crap, where is all my gold at?
Oh
It's all
God.
gone.
Yeah,
The gold reserves are gone.
that happened to me before, but now I am stuck with a bunch of gold on me.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
from like yep. Wait, hello.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know. I thought I heard the voice cut off for a second.
Oh no, I was just like, because I heard you talking. I'm like, oh, sorry. Uh, I was just about to say like, so do you do so like when you do the expeditions on like the training tab, right? Do you use the robots
Yep, I
to
use
do
those
your thing?
robots every time whenever I have them.
All right, so I actually have like a funny story to tell in between like the pick and ban that is going on now. So there was I'm like, all right, I need gold and I need like I need like the training materials so I can upgrade the new troops and all. So I recently, well, not like recently, but like when we got like the new troops out, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop like the robots on a Sunday, so that way it's like I get training gear for everyone. So I think I have a picture somewhere, but it was like over 3,000 hours, I believe. And that was a lot of gold. That was a lot of gold I got there.
Anyways, Mythos did actually like said that he was betting on the Windseeker.
Yeah, I actually did the opposite and I bet on Deft.
Okay, and looks like this match will be seeing Ilya face to face each other on both
Oh,
sides.
here we go. It's the stare down, but here's the thing: Deft is going to bring in Christiane here now, so that the flower formation passive skill is going to come in a bit clutch here. Reduces I think it reduces magical damage or ranged, and also it's basically like the Landius aura here.
Okay, Jace plays. I mean deployed. I think this map goes well with Jace because there are decent amount of
Yes,
places he can
yes,
jump in.
yes. This is a solid pickup for Wind here, and as we see here, Wind is down to like only 6 seconds in his backup timer. That's that's very little time to think here.
Yeah.
So Eshian as the first pick is pretty good here. Ilya again, they're both just going to stare at each other. But the thing is, Wind is going to be able to build up the range, and Wind's going to have the bigger threat. The bigger threat here, especially
Okay.
with that Eshian out. Ymir is going to be the next pick,
Yeah, and
but we
Windseeker
also
had to
have
go
the
tankless
Ymir.
again.
Well, actually, no. Ymir is still able to tank here, and I mean, it's pretty good here because Def only has uh, Ilya as the mage here, and Wind has opted to go for the ban on the other. I can't see who those two bans are, but now Def has to go and ban the Ymir here because if that Ymir is going to get through, then Wind is going to have a tank. But also, you have to worry. You also have to worry about everyone else there. We have Ice, Melda, and we saw what the Tabris of Windseeker is able to do here. So yeah, AO and Tabris are going to be the bans here, and would like to see an Isolde, or we could see a double tank here, and Defteros can just play Protect the Queen with Ilya, and I do believe that's going to be the case here. LW.
Double tank.
So yeah, Ymir is definitely going to be the Ice Melda.
Oof. Trying to
Oh,
reverse
that's
the
interesting.
climate temperature.
Yep. Wind has the urge to to balance out the temperature here on this map, but we'll see how this goes on the final game 3 here, LW. And this has been a very good season for the both of us.
Yep. Just to get an in-depth view of how Ilya is gonna play in the future Apex.
Yeah, she is quite a force to be reckoned with.
Like she's insane with the long range, very long range.
Yeah.
Like at
Did
first,
you happen to pull her yet?
what
Did you happen to pull her yet?
I did, and I got her
You did.
in a painful way, I would say.
Oh no.
Yeah, I used up like 370 just to get her.
Oof.
Yeah, almost half of my stash, but at least it's fine.
Wait, almost half of your stash. What you have? Oh my goodness, LW. I wish I had the amount of vouchers you have now, because I have
Yeah,
zero.
yeah. I began that poll summon session like with 500 ish, I believe, 500 ish amount of polls.
Oh, bless you, man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
although the good sign is I don't have to summon for the next major update heroes because they're kind of optional for me.
Yeah, it's Safine and Notarina, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I actually thought Safine and Notarine were this week's and not the next banner. But
Yeah.
all right, guys, here we go. Game 3.
The final game. Whoever wins this is gonna take the championship and have their name drawn on the new Apex skin, and that's gonna be on
Yep.
AO.
Yep. And this is going to be the final battle of this season here, folks. All right, so
Okay.
we do have Christian and Tyrental with the Vanguards here. So pretty good against Isolde and Eshin here, but Jace and Ice Melda not so much. Yeah, so the fact that Windseeker doesn't have a tank, but he does have the Ilya, definitely has to be very, very careful here. But the thing is he doesn't want to waste too much time because that Ilya is going to be able to reach and just basically snipe everyone here.
Anyways, someone in the comments says Ice might is Ice the strange pick here. I don't know. She can still freeze them as long as they don't have like something that can resist. And also the anti-act again aura is probably gonna be useful at some point.
Yeah, this is going to be very... All right, so this is actually good for Wind on his position here with Ilias. So now Eshkian will be able to act again the Ilya, and Ilya is able to stay her turn. and then that range is going to be able to hit anybody here. So basically, what Wind has to do is, if Wind is able to one-shot the tank over and over and over again, this is going to go into Wind's favor. But if Wind fails to kill on multiple times, then this is going to look pretty good in Def's favor here.
Anyways, I'm looking at Ishin's skin. It looks like the skin that's shown on here is just default, but the sprite that she has is the new one, like the Halloween one, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So you are able to do that with like the default and stuff.
Yeah, and funny enough, the Halloween skin for Ishin is basically her riding on a cat.
Basically.
Like, what's the Zealand like doing with the obsession of cats all of a sudden?
I mean,
Yeah.
Black. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say Lang and like with Blackjack Studios, they love their cats, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Mac, you have Catham, you have Eshian with the cat, you have Claret with Kiki's with the Kiki's delivery service cat. You know,
Oh
the
god.
outfit. You also have Chris Cat. You have, it's basically cats and rabbits.
Yeah, and also I think Licorice also had the cat one too.
Oh she does have the cat. Yeah, it's
Yep.
mainly just cats and rabbits.
Yeah, some of the skins like to become like catified or rabbits.
Yep.
Okay, Jace
I mean,
actually.
who?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, who do you think would love to have a cat skin?
Yeah. There's actually a lot of them, but
Can you wait? I have a cursed idea, LW. Very cursed. All right.
yeah.
Ymir with a cat skin. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Imagine
That would probably be terrifying.
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
Ymir with a cat skin?
You see like some zombie abomination charging at you with a cat skin on.
That would be absolutely terrifying.
Oh no. Oh, LW, we need to focus on the match here.
Yeah. Anyways,
Speaking of Ymir, that's the only person left for Deft here.
yeah. Anyways, Mythos C says Win needs to make something happen, otherwise the Ilya just solos. So I feel
Yeah.
like they probably need to rush maybe.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said before, since Win does have the Eshian, she will be able to use the Act Again on Ilya, so that way the range of the Angel can go, and then Wind will have the first attack with Ilya here. So basically, what Wind could do here, Eshian, give like the King's Crown to, yeah, that's a good spot there. Oh, give it to the Isolde here. Oh, I didn't happen to take notice that Isolde chose the red skill. So this is actually really good here.
Yeah. So basically, Isolde is going to attack anyone she wants. And she's gonna get her second will activated again. And Mythos says Ymir cat skin sounds fire. Yeah, that seeing Ymir that looks like a zombie and having a cat skin is just
like
gonna be
good old cat ears and a tail. Oh my goodness gracious, that would be really funny. So here's the thing. So I mean, I don't think going for the 3C on Tyrantal is good. I mean, yeah, she's gonna have the debuff for a while.
Oh, I didn't notice that Isolde could actually reach the other enemy team now.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
oh,
pulling
okay.
upward. That's interesting. Okay, she's probably gonna try to whip some people now. Okay, whipping those two.
Yeah, I'm curious where like
Okay, she's gonna exhaust that first 3C.
yeah, trying to get the abyssal prisoner, and that's actually very smart to pull Eshian and Ilya out of
Back.
range here.
Yeah, pull them back so they don't get hit. Okay, Ilya is. Oh, Ilya is actually moving the angel.
Yeah, but that's a very weird spot though, because now Isolde can just go in and 3C her. Um.
Or just
Oh,
hold
I guess
back. I don't
not.
know.
Not yet.
Not yet. He probably don't want to rush right now because this could backfire. Because Ymir is still alive, I believe, and also Tyrantel might do something against her. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, and also Isolde did get sealed, so there's a chance that she might not be able to counter before Tyrantel can do anything, or anyone in general. Okay, let's. Liana still have not activated her 3C yet. Oh, and Ilya just moved back to ensure she doesn't get hit.
Oh, so I happen to notice the range stops at a
Certain amount
certain
of
point.
yeah, certain amount of blocks, and pull the angel back. Or wait, was it actually wait? It might be there before actually. No, she did
Yeah.
pull it
So
back. Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah,
it's only a certain amount of range. So it's like a maximum of 9 range here. It seems.
9 range. Yeah, so basically not as crazy as we originally thought. Okay, Ishin is already on the move.
Yeah. So she's doing this so she's able to get the dash back. So she's going to more than likely do this. Do like the attack buff, which will be 30%.
Yep. And Jace got the mini faction buff effect. Well, just a stat increase.
Yeah. So there's a chance that Wind is probably going to go for an AOE here, like teleport in AOE just to reduce like the amount of movement that Def can do here. There's also there's like the chance that that can there's a chance that that can happen.
Yeah. Anyways, Mythos, I can feel you. Like one time, I remember I bet on someone but ends up losing. That is not
Mhm.
pleasant.
So what Win can do here with Isolde is she can get her second will up now by doing the act again. Probably go for the sustenance will and just cast the draconic rejuvenation on everyone here. Oh, and there goes, and there goes that 3C here, LW.
Oh, 3C activated by Liana.
Onto Ilya
Ilya.
here, so that's pretty fair.
To negate all debuffs. Okay, yep, there goes Jace jumping in. Now, let's see what is he gonna do here.
He's gonna probably throw the AoE where Ymir is at, and then teleport all the way back. Yeah, I would definitely say cast it on Ymir.
Oh,
I mean, sure, that is a good one too, but I mean, if it was on like Ymir, Wind wouldn't have to worry about the fog overrunning the portal here, but this is fine as well.
yeah, I don't think this fort is gonna. Yeah, it's gonna stay here for like, I'll say 2 turns. Like, I don't think this turn will count.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it will stay here for like technically 2 turns.
Yeah, so it would disappear in round 4, I believe.
Round 4. Okay, yeah. And also, I noticed the only healer that Defteros have is just Liana. Okay, next turn, Isolde is going to be able to activate its second will. Oh, and Jace is not going to do anything here. He's just going to stand. Okay, Ilya move into position. Trying to stay away from the angel as much as possible. Okay. Oh. I think Liana performed an act against somewhere, or...
All right, so the Ilya of Wind is 5 stars, and Dev has a 6-star Ilya. I just happened to take a note of that.
Oh yeah, so 6-star has like a bonus damage of like 30%. Or
Yeah,
25%
is 30. Yep. Man, it's just a big old stare out here. But the thing is, the Ilya of Wind is able. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Words, LW words. The Ilias will be able to start taking shots at each opposing team here on the next turn. But the thing is Wind going to do that now, or is Wind going to use Jace to go in, get a snipe on someone, and then go back?
Oh yeah, the trace is back for Jace. Oh, it's gonna dash on Jace.
Yep, and we do see the King's Crown proc is on him as well, so that additional damage is going to go a long way. A long way. But the thing is, though, is the fact that he doesn't have an attack buff, unless Isolda is going to act first, get a will, and then she'll be able to pump up Jace, which Win should do here. I think. I mean, purple skill would be okay to pick up, but I think yellow is great to have just for the heals.
Oh, he's gonna go in.
Don't know how I feel about this, but yeah, it's going to be on the Liana more than likely.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to reach Ilya from there.
Yeah, so he can also go for the kill on Ymir because Ymir he has an aura debuff somewhere. I don't know if it's because it cannot be because of the portal, but going for the that's very weird.
Oh man. Oh, still managed to get out safely.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the debuff Ymir has.
Maybe he doesn't have any debuffs, but he does have the stacks that makes him be able to act again.
No, but like no, so he has some kind of debuff here because as you see, he doesn't have the extra life here.
Oh, let me take a look. I'm trying to see what's going on with him. Uh,
It said so the only debuff I can see is the one where it says consumes one additional movement, the repulsion. If you see it all the way to the right. But the thing
yeah.
is, though, he's not in the he's not in the aura of Windseeker's angel, which is a bit weird. And that's where I think Wind thought, okay, I can just go in and take a snipe out of Ymir, but Christian was able to block here. As we see, the Ilya is able to go in, act again, get that range, and then Isolda is going to go down. I'm not sure if this is like a tactical bug or some sort. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is quite strange. Oh no, Windseeker
Yeah,
gave up.
and okay, something was weird there. Like something was very very weird there.
Yeah, let me find out what's going on.
I think we might have experienced a bug.
Yeah, that might not be good. Let's see, but
Yeah, let me go. Hold on.
hey, look at it. It's specific for game 3. I wonder what caused that Ymir not able to have the revive enabled. Okay, yep. There we go. Move on to the next round.
Yeah, that was just game. Yeah, it was like game three. That
Yep.
was it. That was weird.
Okay, I'm just gonna scan through all of these so I can get to that game.
不毛な争いを終わらせる。許しはせぬ。弱点を見つけた。
Oh dear, I don't think I'll be able to get to the game. Hold on, because it doesn't give me the pause button. Yeah, that was pretty odd. Hold
Yeah,
on.
so I understand.
Okay, so let me try this again. I think this time I should not be using the next step button because that kind of messed up with my controls. Okay, I think I'll just let it play out here. Yep, there it goes.
Okay, so from what I understand here, so you know how we see like the blocks
Yep.
where Ilya is able to attack with the angel.
Hmm.
不毛な
So
争いを終わ
apparently,
らせる。許しはせぬ。弱点を見つけた。
all right, so that's some additional information there, LW.
Yeah.
So the range, so the blocks with the range that the angel has, if you step into there, that's where the additional movement happens. It's not the block that we see around the angel where it was deployed. So essentially, Ymir was a dead pick there against against Ilya.
Okay, that kind of explains a lot.
Yeah, so because like that is where I was like confused because I don't know if Wind had that same exact thought too, where it's like, oh, Ymir he doesn't have his extra life, which means he's in range of the portal, which is why Jace went for the attack here, which I could understand. But the thing is, we saw him step out of range of the portal. He had his extra life there.
Yep,
And
right
then
there.
once the Ilya was once the range of the angel increased, that's when the extra life that's when the extra life went away, was because the blocks was essentially the aura debuff. That's why I was a bit like confused because I thought the block around, like, you see how you saw like the red and blue blocks around the respective angels. So here, all this time, I thought that was where the additional movement was at. But here, that block was, if you did battle in that area, you heal up. But it's just that range where it consumes every additional like mobility. It's gone. So if you ever get paired up against an opponent and they pick Ilya, Ymir is a dead pick right away unless Ilya is taken out. So that is some really like great news for us, for like the players that are trying to play next weekend, and they face off against this. Yeah, Ymir will not do anything against Ilya because Redeemers are going to be turned off.
Yeah. And also on top of that, since the Dragon Slayers will be coming in the future, Ymir is probably gonna be dead when he arrives.
Yeah, there's a chance, but
Yeah.
we shall see. But
Yeah.
yeah, so Def wins, and GG's to Def for becoming the season 19 champion here.
Yep. And as far as the Apex history goes for both players, both of them did not make it a champion before. This is their first time achieving this far.
Yeah, so congrats to Def and GG's to win for being the runner up here.
Yep.
But yeah, we definitely learned a lot from these games here. Tabras is just a beast here, so pretty good.
Yep. And yep, as you can see, he got the name of the champion for season 19.
Well, LW, I think our time together has been cut short. Like
Yeah.
that was very,
Yeah,
like
right?
game one was very interesting, especially with like the Tabras going around. Game two, Deft bringing in Varelia,
Yeah,
getting the
that
Tenyo Breeze up.
yeah, and as well as like having AO like slow down Jace by a lot.
That like one range, but I mean, still, again, I think there was a time where Jace, I mean, if he did have a set, if he did have a scepter, he was able to go in for the kill there, I believe, but I don't know. We shall see. But all right,
Anyways, the
LW, I think
stream
this is
is
our
finally
time.
over. So anyways,